You turn my morning into dancing. You turn my morning into dancing. Your love changes everything. There's something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. Changes everything. Something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. Changes everything. Something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. Changes everything. Something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. Changes everything. Something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. Changes everything. Something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. You turn my morning into dancing. 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 'Cause your love changes everything. Your love changes everything. You turn my morning into dancing. You turn my morning into dancing. You turn my morning into dancing. 'Cause your love changes everything. Your love changes everything. Oh, there's something about your love. Something about your love changes everything in my body. Oh, something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. It changes everything. Something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. It changes everything. Something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. Changes everything. Something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. Something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. Changes everything. Something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. Changes everything. Something about your love. Something about your love changes everything. You turn my morning into dancing. You turn my morning into dancing.
Hey. Good morning, everybody. Guys, I'm pre-recording this because I want to get on the road and get to the church as soon as possible because we're going to do a prayer walk today at 9:30 right there at the church. We're going to be walking around the neighborhood, and some people will stay back and intercede for us. And so super pumped about that. Um, but I had to come talk to y'all because it's Living Saint. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day out. It's a perfect day for a walk and all that stuff. But man, like, oh, somebody's in the driveway. All right. But it's been so. These past couple days have been like just rocking me. Like somebody on, I think it was Wednesday. Um, Drop this like nugget just in passing. Like you know how people just talking and then they say something and then like you don't hear the rest of anything that they said because you just got fixated on something that they said in passing. And it was I don't even remember all that was said, but the part that stuck out to me was like that you are a like we're anointed as parents. And I was like, man, I never thought about that. I never like put that together. That like God, like we are anointed for this, you know. And there's a passage in Second Corinthians. Um, I don't know if you're gonna be able to find it, but it talks about how God has anointed us and put His Spirit in our hearts, you know. And uh, He has. He's anointed us, put his spirit in us. And so and I don't think that is just for preaching. I don't think that is just for, doing ministry per se, but it's just it's for every single day of our lives. Like we're supposed to parent sent. We're supposed to, go to the grocery store sent. We're supposed to, go to class, go to work, all these things as sent ones. Like we're going, like we're missionaries 100% of the time, and God has anointed us. God has anointed us for this, right? And so I want you to ask yourself this question, or think about, like, let yourself just ponder on this question of like or like did you know? Did you realize? Can you remember? I don't know the words. I'm losing my train of thought. But do you know that God chose you, flaws and all, right? Like. Can you think about this? Like all of my flaws, all of my failures, all my fears, all my anxieties, all my worries, all these things, right? That I would say disqualify me. All the junk, right? That I would say disqualify me. Do we know that God knew those things before the foundation of the earth? He knew that we were going to do all that stuff. He even knew the stuff that we haven't done yet. And still, He chose you and equipped you and anointed you to go carry out mighty exploits in His name. Come on. Come on. And so we're not disqualified because He thought about it all before He went to the cross, and He's chosen to use you. He's chosen to use the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, um, and that's just so cool, right? He's chosen to use these fallen, broken vessels with these, like, broken and, like, duct taped together yeses, right? Like, oh, I got a small yes for you, Lord. And He's like, I can take that, I can use that, and we can change the world together, right? And so all we have to do is just say yes to His will over ours and say, guys, I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. And that's very much what we're doing today, like with the prayer walk. We're going to step out of our comfort zone, and just walk around the neighborhood as intercessors, right? We might engage with folks, we might not, but we're gonna be open. We're gonna give God a yes. We're gonna step out. We're gonna put our boots to the ground, right? And so that's how we're supposed to live our lives. But all of it, right? Like when in our parenting, right? And like if you're a kid, this is how we honor our father and mother. This is how we, in relationships, with friends and with romantic relationships, or spouses and stuff, and with total strangers, with everything. This is how we live our lives. We live on mission. We live sent, because God has anointed you for such a time as this. I hope this was a blessing for you, and an encouragement. And I hope I see some of y'all out here at 9. But that's it, y'all. I love you. Have a great Friday, and let's live sent. Peace.